Legal risk. So you can understand that this is related to the law, the regulations, the lawsuit, court, and all this thing. And you know that a lawsuit is not a very good thing. There are legal expenses, there are so many other things. So this is the possibility of a lawsuit due to failure in a written contract or weakness in judicial aspect. Sometimes the Islamic Bank may have to face loss because of the legal compliance, failure to legally comply something, or because the other party has brought that matter to the court, or maybe the contract in which the Islamic Bank has engaged has some kind of weakness, which resulted the Islamic Bank to be unable to get its claim in proper manner. Okay, so these are the different kind of legal situation. So adverse legal situation, any loss due to adverse legal situation is called the legal risk. As an example, I have said, if there is any lawsuit that will result in many legal expenses, absence of laws and regulations particular to a particular contract. Sometimes the Islamic Bank may have a different type of contract which is not practiced by the conventional bank. And if the Islamic banking industry is new in that country, then this can be one adverse situation. For example, there is no appropriate law or there is no appropriate regulation in the country related to the contract. So this is why the Islamic Bank is really not getting the legal support. That can create a loss situation as well. And sometimes the contract itself is weak. Maybe the legal advisor or whoever is dealing with the contract and all this thing, could not make the contract very strong, might have omitted a very important clause from the contract, failure to fulfill the validity requirements of a contract. Sometimes that legal contract must fulfill some minimum requirement. Sometimes it might not be able to comply with that, or imperfect binding of the collateral. There is just an example. Sometimes the contract is not very strong or too strong to support the Islamic Bank. So that can create a loss situation. Possibility of such loss is called legal risk.